Good evening everybody and welcome to another ranked event. Tonight we have the Daytona International Speedway with the GT3 Camaro. Looks like the gold server is almost full, the silver A server also kinda full, almost full, well, Dunglish, and the bronze A is completely full. $224 people, not bad, all things considered. Always a challenge to find out if a combination is, well, popular or not. I kinda expected more because of the popularity the normal, regular ranked servers had. But all things considered, not bad. And people still have half an hour to join. I did see a few servers were still full with normal players. We've got a Nürburgring sprint server with 19 people. And a regular Europe 6 Daytona International Speedway server with 21 players. Both are in a race, so with a bit of luck, in 15 or 16 minutes, we can see a few more people joining. But let's connect to the gold server and see who is in. I do not understand why, but every time the sponsor logo gets reset to the wrong one. Really weird. There we go, that's better. And we have all flags in. Cool. Well, the strength of field is quite high. And during practice, everybody can still do some bump drafting, but the qualification itself will be closed. And that's where the real times are really important. It will be fun to check out which drivers are going to be on top. The average rating for this server. I should be able to find that out. SOF. Gold 1700 plus. The rating is 1947 and the reputation 96. Let me triple double check that. It seems very high, but on the other hand, nah, that seems to be correct actually. There are a lot of players in the top, well, let's say top 100. And we've got 7 people from the top 100 and the rest is all within the top 500, so maybe the average is a little bit lower, but not by far. There are a few other people as well on the server that aren't really playing but more spectating. And their average is also being considered. So it's a bit weird, but it's an average estimate. Well, you still got a few hours, well, days actually left to practice. Should be alright. Okay, it looks like we've got 31 players in. And it looks like both Armin Buffy and Klaus Faller already have set a best lap of 47.906. Now they probably went in together. But the fastest qualification lap in Australia was a 48.222 by Rangy Rover. So I still think that there are a few aliens in the server. But it's too soon to tell what the times will be. It's a bit cheating right now. Fossil86, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the stream. Looks like all kinds of changes I made to the spectator overlay didn't get saved properly. So I'm making a few last minute adjustments. There we go, that's better. Cool. I see a lot of familiar names. We've got Dirk Pfeiffer, Nena. We've got Ilya Trovosikov. Got Timo aka Lino. We've got Marco Vosseler. Focus the B. Björk Gordner. Benedict Hofman. Cookie Eater. and the top 3. So far so good. Hopefully this time less problems compared to tomorrow's race, this morning. The second race of Australia went a little bit crashy. Probably somebody left during the end of race 1 and everybody crashed into each other. Well, at least the top 10 or something. Number 1 was gone, no problems there. But a lot of people got a lot of incident points in a matter of a few seconds. That was quite the crash. It looks like everybody's going to be very close to each other, at least if their lap times weren't bump drafted. Boogity! Hi Paul, how are you? Hyped! Good to hear, buddy. Were you going to drive yourself, or were you going to sit this one out? I've talked to a lot of people, so sorry if it's a dumb question. Bronze A, cool. Just keep your calm, drive safe, and you should do just fine. Pretty sure. Oh, and don't forget there's a VRP giveaway. So, in case you want new content and you want a chance to win it, type !VRP to enter the giveaway. Stuff Shortle. You think the flag's wrong? What's wrong with the flags? Damien, welcome. How are you? Why is it so quiet in here? Well, a lot of people are streaming right now, so I guess that's one reason. York is streaming himself, and Nena, Dirk Pfeiffer. Which country flag? Oh, looks like few people are close to each other. These two work together. At the top next to practice. Well, yes and no. Yes, it's not the European flag, but because the track is in the United States, it kind of makes sense. It shows the flag of the country where the track is at. Not quite sure why the flag there is not showing. Well, there's an image not showing there, but drop down and give me 30. Oh, look at that speed. $303 to $306. They are going for the fast lap. They had a 48.031 and 039. Just above Manfred Breeze with a 48.40 and Iliad Rovosikov with a 48.4046. Wow. Okay. Looks like I made a small mistake with the giveaway. It was supposed to be for followers. Looks like it's open for everyone. That's okay. I'm not sure actually. Should be okay. Once he's on track, we'll switch to him and see what he looks like. Hi RaceRoom Free Race, how are you doing? Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the things why the race of Australia this morning went a little bit bumpy. They all had quite broken hoods and well, a few damaged cars here and there. These two, I know for sure, these two have a very low ping. I've seen them drive before. Looks like they're practicing their pit stop as well, which is a smart move, honestly. The main reason why most of them have a drive-through penalty is simply because, well, they enter the pits way too fast. Hello Kevin, how are you? Looks like we've got some late entries as well, because there are 32 players right now. Another Dutchman connected, George Euser. Along with Focus to be. Which name? Rokus de Bie or Sjors Euser? Any Dutch name will do. Well, Rokus de Bie is Dutch. Sjors Euser is Dutch. Kevin is Dutch, but that's a more international name. Yep. You can type exclamation mark VRP here to enter the giveaway. Hi Chaplin, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, the final minutes of practice. And just look at how close the top 3 is. That really took some effort. Yep, you're now in the giveaway. Very easy. qualification is going to be a private one. No bump drafting allowed. Well, it's not even possible. I'm really curious about those times. How is the bronze server? Is it bronze? Oh! A big screw up. Uh-oh. First going into the pits. How did you manage to do that? VRP is the game currency for RaceRoom. With that you can buy in-game content. And spoiler alert, new content will be available soon. Well, it's not really a spoiler alert since it's already been announced. Hi Jasper. Hi Luis Lima, how are you tonight? Just here to steal that VRP. Well, yeah, if you enter and win it, you can do with it whatever you want. So if you want to give it away to someone who's begging the most, then feel free. Also, I want to thank you all very much. In the last 30 days, I've averaged well above 15 viewers. Boop boop. Hello, Jay. So far, so good. Yeah, that's really cool. Nice coincidence. Summoning ritual complete. And I didn't even have to tag you. Wow. And Jasper, good luck. Hope you're going to have a lot of fun. The matchmaker. Well, there isn't really a matchmaking system. There are ranked servers with a minimum requirement for reputation. That's at the moment basically it. For the ranked events, there are more requirements. For the gold, it's 1700 plus rating and 85 plus reputation. For the silver, it's 1600 plus rating and 80 rating. And then you have a few bronze servers where the only requirement is to have 75 reputation. But the actual matchmaking system will be there eventually. It just takes, well, a lot of time and mostly a lot of players at the same time. We've grown significantly in the last few months. As you can see at the top, we have 223 drivers at the same time right now, and a few weeks ago we had a peak of 327. Hopefully at some point it will be automatic, yeah. The biggest downside is that most of the players are in the evening. So it's difficult for an automated system to do that during the day and for the other regions, simply because there aren't enough players in the other regions. But yeah, hopefully at some point, definitely. Hydrate. Well, that is actually a good one. When the qualification has started, I am going to make myself another cup of coffee. Well, that's alright, that's alright. Alright, that's the end of the practice. Fastest lap was a 47.906 by Armin Buffy. Wow, that's really fast. Kevin, thank you for resubscribing. That's 3 months in a row. Cool. Thank you. Alright, qualification has started. Now this is going to be the exciting part. What will their times be? Will they dive under the 48.222 set this morning on the Australian server by Rangy Rover? Okay, okay. Not sure how I'm going to do that. Give him 1 hour of league spin for all time spin. Or for all time sake. Thank you for following, Vrp. And welcome to the stream. Good question, Luis Lima. I think it's being worked on, but I'm honestly not sure. It's going to be a huge system to develop, so considering the very small team, I guess it has a smaller priority versus in-game content and improving everything for that matter. Yes, VRP are the virtual race points, the in-game currency with which you can buy the content. Good luck, Paul. Let us know how it went. Ah, cool. Well, definitely something else considering, well, the controller is a little bit difficult. It's quite difficult to set it up just fine to get the most out of it. But when you first use the wheel, oh, you're going to have so much fun. Alright, we have the first lap times in, and it does look like we dived under the 48.222. Already the first four are well under the 48.2, and Rokus the Bee very close to it, a 223 versus a 222. And it's quite fun to watch the lap times with the sectors. Some are so close to each other. And it looks like the field is going to be very tight together, at least for the first 18. That's just a little over 0.150 difference. Look at that. Wow. Oh, this is going to be epic. Yep. And he's not done yet. Just look at how close they all are. We still have to wait for a few people to get their lap time in. Looks like Roland Bozo. I almost think he drove tomorrow, last morning in Australia as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But wow, it's so close to each other. D Petrinic, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. BLGK33, welcome to the stream. Oh, looks like I scrolled. Is there a big difference between cars from different year? Do you mean these cars or the WTCR? For these cars, there is a minor difference in the entire class itself, but for the Camaro specifically, there was no difference. Well, technically, they are all the same. They are just in different classes. So some people have the GT3, all of the GT3, and some of them have GT Masters, for example. Not 100% sure. I don't think so, actually. They were just two different classes, and it's the same with the WTCR. Originally, the 2018 and 2019 were very close, and now with the new 2020 version, they've all been balanced. So you can drive the 2018 Peugeot, for example, versus the 2020 Cupra or Megane, and it should all be very close to each other. It all comes down to the driver. There's not one single car that's overpowered or anything like that. We've put a lot of hours in to make sure that there was no big difference. Of course, I'm not the fastest one, so for me the difference was 0.0 and a bit. So, and it actually was the only reason why I was faster with one specific car was because I managed to get that lap valid. But otherwise the difference was really, really small for me. A few aliens have tested it as well, and eventually they got close to each other as well. Alright, looks like we've got 6.5, well, almost 7 minutes left. I'll be right back. I'm going to get another cup of coffee and another beverage. BRB. Alright. Well, I've got my cup of coffee. I've got a cola ready for later. And we still have 3 minutes left in the qualification. Look at those times. I mean, the top 14 with 100 of a second difference. And then top 23. Wow. That's going to be a big train. That has to be. That's going to be awesome. Rating and safety are two different things. Your reputation is based on how you perform, if you're able to finish every lap without going off track, if you avoid other people and don't get a vehicle hit, If you don't crash and become stationary, then your reputation will grow. And your rating is based on how you perform in the field. So if you always end up on number 1, then your rating will be high. If you're always in the mid pack, your rating will be in the middle, and so on. The rating is based on how well you perform against other drivers, but the reputation basically comes down on yourself. So if you have a high reputation, then people will not be scared to drive with you because you know how to drive. And you, yes, of course, you might be a little bit slower than a higher rating, but you're still safe. It becomes an issue when you are very high rated, but you have a low reputation. That means you will win at all cost. And you do not care about how safe you drive. Exactly. If you have enough reputation, you need 75 or 80 to get into the next service. So if you want to drive the WTCR or the GT3, then you will need a higher reputation. And eventually, with a matchmaking system, when there are enough people driving at the same time, you are able to get matched with similar rating and similar reputation. Hopefully at some point. Okay, that's the qualification. That's pretty amazing. Armin Buffy with a 48.156. That's I mean, the first top 10, well, top 9 is faster than the fastest in the Australian server. That's amazing. And look at how close they all are. The top 14, well, top 15 really, 0.101 difference. Wow. Okay, 45 seconds left. This is going to be amazing. Good luck to all drivers. Please stay safe. Well, I mean, you could say, normally you would say, the race isn't won on the first corner. But in this case there are only a few corners, so just drive safe. Yeah, the top rated people are simply amazing. Mark Holzel is number 1. He has 2255 rating and a reputation of 99.726. So just to clarify, that's a lot. Okay, let's go. So far, seems to be going all right. Looks like a few people do have a few problems here and there. Now what we've learned from the race of tomorrow, this morning, engine map matters. There is a mandatory pit stop. Pit window will open in, I think, 7 minutes. 7 or 8 minutes. And most people will try to do one pit. But you can only do one pit if you're really fuel consuming. You need to really look at your fuel levels and determine which engine map is the best. Right now we've got Armin Buffy and Klaus Faller probably driving on engine map 4 or 5. That's the only way they can get 1 second ahead of everyone else. And look at those trains. Oh. Amazing. Nobody died yet. No, nobody. They're all still driving. No. It's Roland Bozo. I have no idea what happened, but he's no longer driving. Let's see if I can find out what exactly happened. No idea. There were no incidents reported. Lenny, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is much better, isn't it? And let's quickly look at the Argentinian fellow. Well, okay, I'll admit it has a little bit. It's not 100%, but it's definitely not bad. Meanwhile, the lead between Boris and Klaus has increased to 1.8 seconds. But it was Ilya Drovosikov who posted a new fastest lap of 48.235. The fastest lap this morning during a race was a 48.229 by John Bradshaw in race 2. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Wasn't exactly sure, but... Oh, nice cup of coffee. So if you look at the difference in times, I mean, that's... I've never seen gaps this close. The auto director has no idea who to show except for Klaus Faller because he's 0.06 behind the leader. So we'll do my best and try to get everyone in view. This is so cool. I mean, I get that oval racing isn't for everyone, but you have to admit, when you see those drivers so clean, I mean, this is cleaner than you know, name any sim racing that has oval racing, and look at the drivers there. I mean, this is just one big train led by Rokus to be. Alright, the pit window is now open. Once they've done the mandatory pit stop, they'll turn green. Yes, this is going to be very interesting. It kind of looks like they dropped the pace a little bit, because the difference between Boris Shilivic and Klaus Voller is now just 1 second, and getting slowly decreasing, but they're already going to lap, I think that's Marcos, or well, difficult to see with some angles. Oh, no, I watched it wrong. My bad. No lapping yet. Yep. Engine map 5 is very, very fuel consuming. And of course it wears the tires extra. I think we have had 2 or 3 punctures in the Australian race. Next race is going to be interesting as well, because it's a reversed top 10 grid. Obviously it's way too soon to tell how the top 10 is going to look like. It all depends on the pit strategies. Looks like Chef Perdron was in a collision, but they're all still driving. Nobody had any problems further. Cool. Boris and Ilya have to work together to get closer. The gap is now a little more than half a second. It won't take that long anymore. Funny to see, by the way, that they all have the same livery. Computer, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Looks like Manfred Breeze has taken over the lead from Rocus the Bee in the third train. Then we have Pokey Eater. Looks like he's driving alone. And a few places behind him, well, a few seconds behind him, is Tony Santa Clara leading another train with Roman Romanov and Stephen Hennig. Balin Sobozle. Jamie Escamera. Now we have another train led by Domenico Perupato. But they're still very close to each other. Chandler, welcome to the stream. How are you? Traffic jam in pit lane coming. Yes, probably. It's going to be very tight. And it looks like the first top 4 have come together. They're no longer driving on map 5. Is that the first pit? It is. It's Boris and Ilya going for the early pit with, I think that's Alex Mosin and Georg Gordner, along with Balin Sobozlai and Domenico Perupato, Roman Romanov, Evertato, Ben Sherdron, Timo aka Lino, Frederica Calero. So that's a lot of pitters at the same time. Hopefully they can able to draft away with each other. And it looks like we've lost Sylvester Sobozlai. He went off track and lost control. Next few pitters are up. Armin Buffy, Klaus Valler, Ronald Stark, Johannes Hakkel, Rocus de Bee, Nikolai Anufrief, Steven Hennig, Pokey Eater, Jamie Estemera, Dirk Vijver. Ooh, looks like Kelvin Walensky. Well, not sure what he was doing, but it wasn't correct. Marco Vosseler taken over the lead from Juan Luis Rodriguez. Hi Elo, welcome to the stream. And indeed we did say practice, practice, practice your pit. And we have a drive-through penalty from Sven Schedron, speeding in the pit lane. We have a drive-through penalty for Domenico Perupotto and FR Tato. Ilya and Boris are now... Well, they have 30 seconds to catch up to the front group. And they are still in the pit. So it's going to be very close. You get a drive-through. You get a drive-through. Ooh, 10 seconds. And it looks like the first are still pitting, which means that Ilya and Boris will take the lead. Ilya Drovosikov posted a new fastest lap of 48.136. That's by far the fastest lap we've seen today. Oh, that actually worked. Hi Anton, how are you? Looks like Bjork was able to get out pretty fast as well, but he has a 5-second gap to Boris and Ilya, and Rokas is 6 seconds behind him. So he's driving all alone right now. And the top speeds are quite different. They are going almost 300 at the start of the quarter. And Bjork is at, well, just below 290. So he probably has a different engine map enabled. Oh wow, 2 new fast lap times in. Nikolai Anufriv, 48.109. And Ronald Stark, 48.073. Wow. That's insane. I mean, he was bump drafting, but so did the others. How did he do that? Bump drafting in general is allowed, yes. As long as you touch each other with, well, gentle. I mean, if there's a difference of more than 10-15 kilometers per hour, you'll just get an incident and a huge risk of, you know, crashing into each other. That needs to be avoided at all costs. But like these two, Ilya and Boris, that's perfectly fine. Well, we've tested it a lot, and if you just gently touch each other, there is no incident point whatsoever. Only when you have a very big difference in speed, or if you really hit each other on the side, for example, then you might actually, get points and in the end get disqualified. Whoa. They're still so very close to each other. But I'm very curious to see, will Ilya and Boris need another... Oh, we've got another big crash. Juan Luis Rodriguez was in a collision and sustained critical damage. Hopefully he will stay in the server, but that does mean we've got 4 people out at the moment. Moin buddy, how are you? And yes, if the ping is really high, then it could be dangerous. And like you could see, the weaving from left to right and then trying to get back in between them, that's dangerous, because that is the risk of getting hit on the side and then you'll spin. Trust me, I've experienced it. But if you go back to the end of the chain of the train and stay close on them, you'll get your chance a few laps later. Without any incidents. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Great actually. Having a lot of fun watching the stream and yeah. Enjoyed a few cups of coffee. Now going to the cola. I'm guessing you have a beer. Cumbiote, not sure if I said thank you, but thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yeah, proost. Cheers, buddy. Enjoy. Looks like they are switching around quite a lot, which makes sense because if you do it well, you consume less fuel. And by the looks of Ilya and Boris, they are still on a high engine map, which means they will need to do another pit. Unless of course they still have enough fuel, but oof. And I also see a lot of people in the chat who are lurking. Thank you all for lurking. Welcome to the stream. Actually looks like they are in each other if you look at this. That's how close they really are. Wow. This is the first race, yes. So the next race will be a reverse top 10. And then we have another one. Nena Derek leading the train here. But there are a few more gaps now than there was in the beginning because of the pit stops. And by far the biggest train is now these four. York taking the lead of the train, Alex Mosin, Rokus de B, and Balint Soboslai. Stream volume is very low. Oh. That might actually be the case. Slowly increasing it a little bit. That's the only downside really of streaming. Difference in volume can be very high with the new Windows updates. Yeah, they're still going strong with a very high map engine. At the end of the race we can see how many incidents they both have, but from the looks of it, not much. Their top speed is still very high. Looks like there were a few collisions, but the only people that I actually see getting in a collision were Marcos Pre and Romanov, but not the rest. It's the final lap, by the way, and they're still driving strong, so that's really amazing. They probably switched back to map 3 or 4, but they just managed to get that speed in. Those lap times are so close. 48.136, 48.146 for both Ilya and Boris. And then we have a Ronald Stark doing a 48.073. Hi Matteo, how are you doing? Final stretch between Boris and Ilya, but Ilya remains the leader. Now the final battle between Georg, Rokus, Alex and Balint. Oh, very close. Yeah, you did. They pitted halfway through the race. plus or minus. But wow, that they managed to actually drive so fast and have enough fuel to actually finish. The last lap was a little bit slower compared to the rest, but that's probably a good setup and well, engine map control. That has to be. But what a fantastic race. And well done, Paul. Alright. Should be able to get the results now. Anytime soon. There we go. Ilya Drozhikov, Boris Sirovic and Björn Gardner in position 1, 2 and 3. And the best lap definitely for Ronald Stark with a 48.03. 073. Wow. Good luck on the next race, Paul. Hi Xcloco, welcome to the stream. A few seconds left and we will see the reversed grid. "21 people entered the giveaway so far. Cool. Alright, so we've got Marco Vossler, Poke Eater, Manfred Belize is not... Oh, looks like he was in time. That's weird. Or was he? Yeah, he was. Weird. Not sure what happened. Manfred Belize started from the pit. Okay. No problem. It's always fun to watch too. We've got a first drive-through penalty already, speeding in the pit lane for Manfred Belize. Tony Santa Clara and Jamie Estamera were both in a collision. Not sure if they were in a collision both, but that was Sven Chardon. Looks like he has trouble getting his car back under control there. Lost control. Oh, I don't think he's going to be driving anymore. When you lose your suspension here, it's very difficult. We can drive back to the pit. Looks like that was... I think that's still Sven. He's trying to get back to the pit. At least he's taking the time and the incident points by going off track without causing any further incidents for other people. Thank you for the follow, Xcloco. We're getting very close to the 150 followers now. Cool. Oh, poor Sven. He really has issues. Manfred Briese hit the wall. And look at that train. It's almost 300 kilometers per hour through the corner. Okay, that would be cool. Very close. Good morning, Raw. How are you doing tonight? Well, it's not. It's midday for you, isn't it? Gotta love those time zones. Okay, so those servers will only be there if the real world race is happening too. So it's just a few extra races on the Wednesday, no, Saturday and Sunday. 1 hour race. That would be very cool though. Oh, I think I missed something. Ooh, I see. Ouch. The race is so far, well, very cool actually. The Australian race was a bit, well, lots of gaps. But the first race of Europe was very close. And it looks like this one will be very close too. It all comes down to the pit. Who pits first? What's the strategy going to be? I was reading up on the comment in ranked multiplayer, so I kind of missed it. Luckily the stream continues, so there's that, but still. We have 30 minutes left on the timer for the giveaway. So if you want to have a shot at getting a few VRP codes, well, VRP points, VRPs. Right now 21 users have entered the giveaway. So type exclamation VRP if you want to get a shot at it too. Special event, cool. Bit hurts, 12 hours. Good luck. And look at that train in the top, well, top 11 really. I mean, okay, the difference between these two are 0.2. And then almost a second here. 4 seconds here. And another big train here. VRP is the RaceRoom in-game currency. So if you want to buy new content for RaceRoom, you can use either the Steam currency or you can get direct VRP codes, and the VRP codes are way cheaper. So if you want to give well, there you go. If you want to give RaceRoom a shot and get some content, new content coming out soon. Like Jay says, always enter a giveaway first, then check what you actually win. Wow. They are really close to each other. Let's see if we can get a better view of it. Very difficult to get them all in one. Well, there you can see the half of it. It looks like Poke Eater has taken over the lead. I'll have to check for that. Hold on. Luckily, we've got ourselves a bot that says exactly where you can find a track. The Nords is 799 VRP, so it does help you on the way, but it is one of the more expensive tracks. That's true. And which Porsche were you referring to? Because there are a lot of Porsches. GT3 or GT4? Cayman? Or 911? few incident points here and there for Close Faller and Rokus the Bee. So their bump drafting was a little bit harsh. Another reason to jump over to RaceRoom, buddy. They offered me a 25% discount if I please join again for 2 years. Yeah, right. No way, Jose. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, the pit window is open. Going to be... well... curious to see who's going to pit first and how much the difference will be between them. Bumper Roop, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Oh, we've got a few bumps here and there. Wow! One massive pile up on the pit. Looks like everybody's going at the same time. A few people do an extra lap. It looks like Georg is still driving. Poke Eater isn't. Victor Zapperozet. Kelvin Wolinski. Steven Hennig and Johannes Heckel. Dominique Rupert, no, also. And at the very end of the line we have Manfred Breeze and Sven Scherdron. Few more going into the pit now. Jörg Ortner right now has the fastest lap by the way, 48.156. Well, good thing that ghosting in the pit is enabled. All right. Well, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I didn't pay for any content. I enjoyed the Mazda MX-5 way too much for that. But it was a bit of a bummer to realize that you have to buy every track and then pay a fee extra each month. First drive-through penalties are coming in. Kelvin Wolinski. But so far he's the only one. And Buffy getting closer and closer to Victor Zapporizets, who will not be ready in time. BRS04, welcome to the stream. And good luck in the giveaway. But they managed to stay in a train. With Pokey Eater at the last. Trying to get closer. Might have to enable a higher engine map to get closer, and it doesn't look like he's doing that. Or is he? Because now he's rapidly getting closer again. Oh, he definitely enabled engine map 5. Wow. I mean, this isn't for everyone. Oh, it looks like Chardron lost control of his car and went off track. I don't want to say it again. Bad luck for him this round. Well, it can be exhausting, so... Just the X. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. Oh, looks like we've managed to get over 150 followers. Thank you all very much. $151. Cool. Close. Some flipping here and there. Somebody went off track. I think that was Klaus Voller. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but it kinda looks like he either got a crash or a disconnect and is no longer with us. hopefully... No, I've got no idea. He's not yet talking in RaceRoom Discord itself, so... We'll have to wait and see, hear what happened. Yes, this is a very uncommon event actually. This is the first time RaceRoom organized an official race on Daytona Oval. And from what I've understand, it's not common. It's once in a blue moon, and well, depending on, of course, on how many people are yelling that they wanted to do it again, but I honestly do not know what exactly happened with Georg. I mean, I was checking in Discord, get a nice gossip in, and I come back and see Georg being, well, not having a good time. Let's put it like that. He's now in position 23. And I don't think he's going to be very happy with that. He's got a lot of damage. I mean, this is his view, you know, this is... Well, it is actually something that other people have mentioned before. If you have visual damage in your car and you go into the pit and you repair it, the visual damage will not be repaired. But with a bit of luck, now it's understandable why people want it. I mean, if there's somebody on his right now that you wouldn't be able to see them properly, you'd have to get into this view or this view. Well, project cars is... RaceRoom is older. RaceRoom is actually based on R-Factor 1. Heavily modified by now, but original code was from R-Factor. Minor tap there. No incident though. Logic Cars 3. Well, as long as it's not F1 2020 or something like that. I think that's just the, you know, the never-ending discussion between sim racing, simcade, arcade racing, you know. Looks like there's going to be big action there. Couple hits here and there. No big hits, but that must have been difficult to try and get that car under control again. I think that was Rokus the Bee. Got a severe hit and almost lost it. But Belend Sobozlai is now leading with Johannes Hakkel behind him, Pokey Eater, Rokus the Bee and Ilya Drovosikov. The next train is Boris Julivic, FR Tato and then it's Steven Hennig, Sylvester Soboslai, Alex Mosin and Marco Vosseler. And we have Ronald Stark, Nikolai Nufriv and Juan Wu. Drive-through penalty for Armin Buffy. He sustained a puncture and had to pit. And now he has to do another drive-through penalty in 1 lap. Oof. Noxerp13, welcome to the stream. And good luck in the VRP giveaway. Well, they're very close to each other. If I put the camera on front wing right now, he's in the... you can't see anything. But that's really on the edge. And that's the big downside. If you try and get past him, you lose all your speed. Domenico Peropato, sorry, I'm so sorry. I think he got a drive-through penalty or slowdown penalty for track limits abuse. Blue Horse Fi, hi. This is the spectator overlay. It can be found on the forum in the workshop content. But that was a good race, indeed, it was. Really curious about the results, because a few people will seem to have gotten a slowdown penalty and overtaking at the last second. Alex, thank you for the follow and good luck in the giveaway. Hydrate, good one, good idea, yeah. Alright, there we go. We have the fastest lap of Johannes Hakkel with a 48.115. So that's a little bit slower than the last one. But still faster than the fastest lap of the Australian race. So that's very, very fast. And I honestly did not expect them to be this close. Chris G. Wood, welcome to the stream and good luck in the giveaway. The Indy 500. I think I've actually, the first time in... It was a game, but I'm not even sure anymore which one. You'll be tagged, JST. You'll be tagged, Anthem. Don't worry. Alright. Reversed grid again. And it looks like everything goes okay this time. Yeah, everyone's still driving. Boris and Marco were in a collision there. Ooh, Georg Gardner again in a collision. Big collision there. Oof, Georg Gardner, Kevin Wolinski, Nikolai Anufriv. Oh man, that's a big one. Again in the last part of the pack. Yeah, understandable. That's, I mean, oh man. That's the second race that is being ruined for Georg. Hi Uri Loki, thank you for the follow and good luck in the VRP giveaway. And Noxerp13, thank you for the follow as well. Manfred Briese was in a collision too, and it looks like he's having serious trouble getting his car under control again. Very unstable and probably some suspension damage at least. Thank you Ghost Chill for the follow and Chris G. Wood as well. Thank you all. Oh man, that was a big one. Hopefully Georg is able to get some good lap times in and clean most of all, so his reputation isn't entirely lost in one single race. Well, two races actually. But rating wise, oof. Hold on. I've got link protection enabled, so it seems. No, wait, hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay, if you whisper it to me, then I'll post it. That's the easiest one at this point. 1:34 p.m. That's late. That's not lunch. That's not breakfast. That's brunch. That's brunch. But enjoy, buddy. Enjoy. There we go. Thank you, Jay. And there we go. Ta-da! Now it works. Cool. Damien, pros to you. Thank you all for being here, and I'm glad you all enjoy it. Well, I think the title is pretty much sums it up. Looks like 2 people are out, Nikolai Anufriv and Federico Calello. Manfred has repaired his suspension, or whatever exact damage he had. It's always a bit difficult to see. Ooh, timer is almost up for the giveaway. We have 25 seconds left. So if you haven't entered yet, type exclamation VRP. We currently have 30 users in. Bam. Timer is up. Oh, looks like Marcus Prey lost control, was in a collision. Not sure if he was alone or if he hit somebody. He will not be happy either. Alright, I'll open one more VRP giveaway, a shorter one this one. Until the end of the race. And if you are a subscriber, you'll get a bigger chance. And this one is only for followers. There we go. Lemperoop, one more time. You were just too early. Exclamation VRP. There we go. pit is open. Let's see what the strategy is this time. So far we have 4 trains, and this one is really long. 14 cars with a small gap here and there. This is the biggest gap, almost 1 second. And you're welcome, Elo. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, Charles team. Well, if this train all goes into the pits at the same time, then it's going to be tight. Going to be a few incidents, maybe even crashes. Yeah, that I mean, we all hoped for the best actually before the race started. I'm still glad there are no real issues with the start of the race. I mean, that's just plain luck, honestly. But that bad luck on his start, that is just... I mean, that's just tough. Especially when it happens twice. I think he got tapped, but that's probably better to watch on his stream. The focus was just too late on him. At least here. Getting close to the 15 chatters, by the way. And that actually would be very, very, very cool. You could all type in the exact same moment. We got close to 13. Well, yeah. Try to salvage any rating and or reputation that's left. I mean, if he instantly quit it, then he's, well, one, he's not going to be very happy. Especially when the results are up. But at least now he still has a shot. But yeah, fun is something else. It really sucks. Ooh, we've got a few collisions here and there. I think that was Marco Vossler with Tony as well, but he was somewhere else, I think. And Vrp as well. But that was a lot, all at once. Okay, so we've got a very big group pitting right now. One definitely has issues with his car. He lost the hood and he's not driving in a straight line, so he probably has some kind of suspension damage. Alex Mosen has a drive-through penalty. Boris Shilivik has posted the new fastest lap of 48.085. So he's getting closer to Ronald Starr's first lap. That was a 48.073. And yeah, probably some fatigue here and there. A lot of off tracks here. Probably hitting the pit limit too soon. Yeah, I think so. One of them at least. Yeah, it's very difficult to tell at this point. I think some of them were pushed a little bit harder than they actually wanted to go. That's always a risk when you go with so many at the same time. Sylvester Sobozlai has taken over the lead. In front is Manfred Briese. He's 3 laps behind, but he's still driving. Pokey either lost control, went off track, and is now seemingly reversing. That's one way to enter. Looks like he's going to enter the pit backwards. Oh, there we go. Well, it's probably the safest way and the quickest. But that's definitely one way to do it. Ilya Dorovosikov very close to Boris. I think those are the closest you can safely get without actually hitting each other very hard. Same here. Well, almost the same. They were closer. Gurk Ortner is now back on position 12 and he has done his pit. So with a lot of luck he will be able to stay here. And that's, at least that's better than position 18, 22, 22 I think. No, he just spun out, so he got there backwards and figured, well, the best way to go is backwards. Boris taking over the lead from Sylvester Soboslai. A very close pack here with Boris, Ilya, Rilkes and Sylvester. And ironically the first three have the same livery. Because there weren't enough liveries, I guess. So there are a few more gaps right now because of those extra penalties and drive-thrus and whatnot. Hopefully that will work in Georg's advantage, because he definitely deserves to get back on top after such a ridiculous start. Don't forget there's still a VRP giveaway going on. Exclamation VRP to enter. You need to follow, and if you are a subscriber then you have an extra chance. So note that that's an extra giveaway, not the previous one, but an extra giveaway. I think Ilya was a bit lower at first as well. Like position 7, 8 or 9 maybe? Awesome, thank you. The first giveaway has not been drawn yet, so after this race we'll draw both of them. Wiper wobble. Exactly. The things you're able to see when you're not driving yourself. Looks like they're pulling away from the number 4. They've increased their gap. At least that looks like it. Sometimes a bit difficult to tell. Bjorgården is still in position 12. Very close to Tony Santa Clara now. And at some point he will try and overtake him, and it looks like that's going to be this or the next lap. Come on Bjork, get back in the slipstream. There we go. Engine map 5 for the win. We'll do it a little bit wide there. But he's able to maintain his position without any further damage, spinning or otherwise. Things that you don't want to see happen. Well, I think he's going to lose a little bit of rating and possibly a little bit of reputation as well because of those hits. But we'll have to wait and see after the results have been posted. Xcloco, for this giveaway you need to be a follower. Not sure if that's being mentioned by the bot itself. But you should be able to. Oh, maybe you have already entered it. Wait. Yeah, you have already entered it. That's right. Okay. Phew. Yeah. Probably you'll probably need more time with map 2 compared to map 3, for example, or map 4. So I wonder, fuel wise, is it better to use map 2 versus map 1 and take longer, or go shorter with a map 3 or 4, or well 5 even, and overtake them quicker? The last 2 laps, give or take. Map 6, well, wait, what? Depends definitely on the car you're driving then, but I don't think any car in RaceRoom at least has map 6. Yeah, setup definitely plays a part in this as well. There's no way for Boris, Ilya and Ronald and Johannes to drive this fast with default setup. There's just no way. But it does seem like they're not pushing as hard as they did in the last one. No, never mind, they do. 48.106, 48.1, 48.085. Ooh, looks like Ronald Stark sustained a puncture and was in a collision, but he still manages to drive his car in a straight line, overtaking a back marker. So he's got lucky there. That's the last lap. Are they already driving on lap 5 or not? And will Ilya be able to overtake Boris here? On the outside, nope. Well, well done still. Well done. The second place for Ilya and the first place for Boris. Third place for Rokus. Well done. Your Gardner back on position 11. Pokey Eater lost control. I'm not entirely sure if this was before the finish or not, but I don't think so because they're going into the pit. No, he's not going into the pit. I'm confused. Not sure. I guess that's the last lap for him as well. Well done. Sustained critical damage. Well, this is the checkered flag. Everybody has finished. Oh, that was a good race. Don Perdu, welcome to the stream. Powerman, thank you for the follow. And there we have the results. The race winner is Boris Shilovic, second place for Ilya Drovoskov, and third place for Rokus to be. And Boris had the fastest lap of 48.085. Wow, awesome racing. A few DNFs. 6 on a grid of 31, not bad at all. And that's the end of the races itself. I'll quickly change the scene. And I will check the VRP. Okay, so we've got two. Oh, wait. We need to check. Well, I'll do the VRP right now. Pick a winner. Elo J. Vetpacker is your winner. Okay. That's one. And two is why is it not working? I have no idea why, but the other VRP isn't being drawn. That's really weird. Okay, well, here's what I'll do. I'll resume the entries. and I'll pick another winner. So you should be able to enter the giveaway again. Exclamation VRP. Just to be sure, spam VRP. Exclamation VRP. Two Guys Racing! Thank you for joining, because now I can finally tell the 500 VIP giveaway was made possible by Two Guys Racing. So if you want some nice, cool sim racing in a very fun community, check out Two Guys Racing International Discord. BLGK33, thank you for the follow. Well, it's all random, so I'm not doing anything. I'm just pressing the buttons here. Alright, we've got 19 users in, but I still want to give a few people the extra opportunity to rejoin the giveaway. So in the meantime, we'll try and see if we can find a few results to give them one more shot. Alright, ranked multiplayer. And let's see, these are the 3 races. So he lost 20 rating. Well, all things considered, that's not bad. Especially because he managed to get back to position 11 here. But he still gained reputation. So that's something. Unexpected, actually. So this is the last race. Oh, looks like all these people were in a collision here. At least one of them. At least one collision. And Boris got 15 rating. Sylvester Sobozlai 43 rating. So he's got a very good day. He lost a little bit of rating in the first race, but he managed to get 2 positive results in. Oh, very high ratings here as well. Pokey Eater managed to get 3rd, that's right. Cool. He lost a bit of rating and reputation in the last race, but still a positive saldo here. So I think by now everyone has done Yes, I've put in quite a few hours into the both bots. and there is a new update coming. It got a little bit delayed because of the new update for RaceRoom itself. It requires some more beta testing, so I've put the bot on a small hold, but it will be ready in a few weeks, probably 1 or 2. Kind of depends on how much needs to be done. I'll close the giveaway for now. Elo, you're still selected. Hopefully now I can close the entry. Okay. Oh, wait. Earman out. No. Resume. Enter the Vrp giveaway. Come on. The last one got a little bit, screwed, honestly. I have no idea why, but it didn't want to select anyone anymore. It says I'm in. Okay, cool. Well, at least I'm giving everyone a new chance here, so... Okay, looks like we've got another extra in. Now we're at 20 participants. I'm closing the entries and picking another winner. Watch JK. So we've got both Elo and Jay winning a VRP code. I will DM you both. Well, whisper Elo. Rigged again. You know it isn't. I cannot control what Streamlabs is saying. If it was saying like this, but it's an official bot. I do not control that one. It's not rigged. It's really random. Exactly. That part. That one is a rigged one. All right. Let me quickly get this one over back to here. Leave it on only ranked at the moment, just to see how many people are in, and let me find those codes. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all had a fun time. Whisper. Oh, wait, there you are. You're very welcome. Enjoy, both of you. And thank you all for the follows. I just see that we're now on 160 followers. So thank you all very much. And the new record, well, closing in on the new record for max viewers at the same time. And we managed to get 23 people chatting at the same time. Wow. That's way more than the 15 I was hoping for. Thank you all very, very much. Nice one, Damien. Dennis, sorry. Oh. Can I report a murder? Uh-oh. What happened, Paul? Cheers, Dalopa. Thank you for stopping by. And good night. You too, Damien. Good night. Lenny, good night. Oh, so sorry to hear, Paul. Good night, Elo. See you all on the RaceRoom Discord. Probably. Have a good one and see you next time. Thank you all for stopping by.